Hey guys, it's GirlGotGame, and welcome back to Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly. Today, we are at our final boys route. Not our final route of the game, but our final, focus on one guy, quote-unquote romance route that we're doing. This guy, the pierced man, Mr. Karasuba Aki. And he gave us a hint as to what we can expect from his route last time, so I'm a little, going into this. But at the same time, Karasuba knows what's up. Like, he's got a brain on him. He knows things aren't quite right, and I'm curious to know, like, how much information he actually had while we were here in Psychedelica, so... There are some small things I'm looking forward to finding out in his route, but the actual romance part of it I'm a little concerned about, especially going for his Psychedelica ending. I can only imagine that's not going to end well for our girl, but we'll wait and see. See how it all dishes out. But first, let's reacquaint ourselves with how we first met this boy. And then we'll skip-a-loo a bit and, do some short episodes. You know the drill by now.
We're in a real tight spot here! What's gonna happen to us?
Shut the hell up! How should I know?
I reached the entrance and observed the situation from behind a nearby pillar.
This has to be some kind of hidden camera show, right? Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, you got me real good! You jokers with the cameras can come out now! The makeup and effects were way cool and all!
Would you shut your mouth for 2 seconds?
Two men are surrounded by monsters in front of the door in a panic over their situation. And there are 3 monsters. From this distance, they'd get caught even if I called out. And I'm not fast enough to be a decoy. Alright, and now you're gonna yell at me, so we'll just... Actually... Hold on. I like when he, tries to give up Yamato. Let's see. Let's jump here. I don't know why. I always like when Karasuba is just like, here, take this guy. He looks like good eats. A monster moves in and swings its arm towards one of the men.
Whoa!
He jumps backwards to avoid the attack, but bumps into the door when he does.
These things are trying to kill us.
Well, in that case... Hey monsters! Eat him first! He's a total meathead, so even his brains ought to be quite delicious!
Give me a break! Don't offer me help to him! You brought it up, so you go first!
Oh no, I don't want to die yet.
The two glare at one another as the monster prepares for another swing. The next attack is sure to hit one of them. There we go. Okay. Now we can jump ahead a little bit. And it's time to fight, so let's get our guns going. Yes, I am aware of how to play this game by this point. Don't always play it well, but I can actually play it for the most part. I'm at least satisfied I got some S ranks at some point. She says, not doing so great. But that's the strat, right? Put yourself down, and then when you do well, it's like a nice surprise. Hello? Anybody want to get locked on? That'd be kind of cool, right? We like getting locked on. Especially the nice kaleidoscopy butterflies. Locking onto those guys is always a good thing you want to see. They fly so fast. So many butterflies flying at me. Nothing but butterflies do I see. They're like disappearing so quick. The ending wasn't that great, but you know what? What are you gonna give me, sir? Still an S. Aw, so kind. Thanks, boy. Appreciate you. Hooray. Okay, I'm just a little exhausted.
Who are you people? What's with the guns?
Well... The suspicious inquiry is punctuated by his heavy breathing. How do we explain? I'm at a loss for how to explain. Trying to put it into words is next to impossible.
We saved your life, so maybe you could take it easy with that tone. We could have just left you for dead. Saved us? Yeah, that's what it looked like, but we can't trust a couple of people running around packing that kind of heat. I don't disagree, but we can't trust you either. We shouldn't have gotten involved. There was no benefit in saving you people. The hell you say?
Hey, both of you, calm down! I try to plant myself between them. When I do, I feel a man's hand on my shoulder.
Now, let's all take a deep breath. They saved us, and that's a fact. You'd better thank them, okay? Aw. Poor guy, you don't even know how to say thank you. Even though this cutie here put her life on the line for you. Thank you.
No, it was nothing. I'm glad you're safe. Huh? The instant I breathe a sigh of relief, the outline of the gun vanishes and the entire thing disperses into the air.
It disappeared.
I open and close my right hand. After I repeat this action a few times, the man slowly looks up.
Look, it's dangerous here. Let's head somewhere else.
Just noticing there that even though Yamato and Karasuba were shocked by the gun disappearing, Hokage was not. That was pretty interesting. Alright, let's skip ahead a wee bit. I don't really remember Karasuba's points, like his spots in the story, all that well compared to the other guys. Like here, for instance, I don't remember at all, so let's go back a bit. Yeah, here we go. So I'll probably be doing a lot of time traveling, which I'm glad I can do in this game. I like when games give you the option to control where you enter and exit in the story, so kudos to this game for that. Anyway, one of the men is sitting on the sofa. He flashes a pleasant smile at me and waves me over. Oh, right. I'm going by Benny Yuri right now.
Morning! Man, I was waiting for so long, I felt like I was gonna bite it.
Good morning. Your name was Karasuba, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's my name. For now, at least. But hey, you don't have to be so formal, you know.
Excuse me?
Well, none of us seem that far apart in age, so there's no reason to be overly polite, right?
He's right. It's odd to be so proper with all of them. Alright then. Nice to meet you again, Karasuba.
For sure!
He makes space on the sofa and taps the seat beside his own.
Don't just stand around, come on over. You can sit on my lap if you want.
No, I'll just sit next to you, thanks.
Aw, you're not fun.
Nope. I take a seat right on the edge of the sofa, pretending not to notice Karasuba's disappointment. I'm the last one here. Everybody is already seated in a circle. Did I totally oversleep? Were you all talking about something important?
Nah, not really. I was just feeling suffocated by all the man action around here. Couldn't wait for you to show up. Man, it really does feel way different with a girl here. You're totally my type, too.
Thank you? I mean, how else do you respond to that? I smile vaguely and then hear someone else's voice. Hey, boyo. Okay. Let's skip ahead a little bit again. Now that little bit of shenanigery is out of the way. Right. Exploring with you two. Probably should do that for a bit, because it's been a long time since we've done this. So... let's see. We walk and walk. Was there anything when deciding the team? So he wanted to be with Benny Yuri. Doesn't want to go with Yamato, so there we go. Let's see. Let's start from here, I guess. Walking through this labyrinth, shut off in the outside world. This is the image that forms in my mind after walking the manor for some time.
No!
Karasuba! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But this window just will not break. I thought I could smash through it, but it's no good.
So there are windows. Okay, I'm like... when we did Monshiro's route last time, I was like, are there windows? I feel there are windows, so... confirmation, there are windows.
I told you so, didn't I? I tried as well, but no matter how hard I hit it, I couldn't even leave a scratch.
Not even a tiny one.
Karasuba returns the sculpture he had been using to bash the window. He then draws his face close to the glass.
In any case, it seems as though escape via the window will be a challenge, so why don't we employ more conventional means?
Looks like we don't have any other choice. Huh. I shouldn't have tried to go all Yamato on it.
I look at Karasuba as he furtively wanders off, looking crestfallen. I guess it's not going to be that easy. A part of me had felt reassured by the presence of the windows. I had figured we might be able to escape by breaking one of them. With a small sigh, I take hold of the handle on a nearby door. I try to turn it, but the only response is an unpleasant metallic noise.
That one won't open either.
No. It's locked too. I was hoping there'd be an unlocked one somewhere around here. I proceed to the next door and test the handle in the same way. No luck here either. Huh? Hey, this door, it...
Excellent, Benny Yuri! You found one that opens!
Yeah, finally! But, do you guys think it's okay to open it? I ask with the utmost caution, but at the same moment, Kageha slips by me and in front of the door.
I'll open it. Stand back if you would.
Kageha. He grips the handle and signals to me with his eyes. Slowly, he pulls the door open.
Is this some kind of storage?
I peer into the room from behind Kageha. Unlike our living space, the assortment of objects in this room are a disordered mess. A chest with a broken handle, tables of varying shapes, a cracked candlestick, an old sofa, mysterious works of art from all over the world, both new and old. All of it looks expensive, but having everything just tossed together in one place is odd, and it leaves an eerie atmosphere floating about the room.
There doesn't appear to be any monsters in here.
No. I don't like it, though. The atmosphere makes me want to leave as fast as we can. Cautiously, I enter the room behind Kageha. Hey, where's Karasuba? I don't sense him behind me, so I turn around reflexively. When I do, I see him standing at the door, smiling. What's wrong, Karasuba? Are you not coming in?
We have to be careful, so I'll stand here and keep a lookout. I'm not very detail-oriented, so how about the two of you give the room the once-over? I'll be rooting for you.
I guess. But you're going to root for us?
Hooray! Hooray! Go, Benny Yuri! You can do it, Kageha! You're the man!
Whoa, he's actually cheering? He must really hate doing this kind of stuff. I totally forgot about him being rah, rah, go!
Let's start by looking in all the drawers and those stacked boxes.
I'll take the boxes then. One by one, I pull down the variously sized boxes stacked in the corner of the room and open them carefully. Inside, I find old coats, belts, and other garments. A few of them contain toys for small children. But, none of this seems like it'd be any use in helping us get out of here. I was hoping we'd find keys or some kind of floor plan. Disappointed, I continue searching through the contents of each box. About an hour passes. Hey, what's this? I open the last box, which is emblazoned with a butterfly pattern. Inside is a ceramic box wrapped in a delicate silk crepe. In the dim light of the room, it emits an eerie glow, which makes me feel as though it is something different, something special stored as it is.
What is it? Did you find something unusual?
Seriously? You dug up some treasure at last?
The two of them walk over quickly, and I hold the box out to them in my hands. I don't know if it's treasure or not, but everything else was just stuffed into boxes. This thing was stored and protected well.
It's true. It does indeed feel rather special.
You didn't open it yet? Come on, let's pop the lid off of it.
Okay. With Karasuba's encouragement, I remove the cover. And... wow, it's beautiful! Inside the box is an object that looks like a round, decorative plate. The surface has a pattern that looks as though it was wrought from mother of pearl that is utterly captivating.
What could this be? It looks like a plate. Or some kind of cap. Or even a coaster, but...
Not the treasure we're looking for, though. Guess we could earn a little cash hawking it, yeah?
However, our priority is getting out of this manor.
This is so strange. The mansion is full of beautiful things, but somehow this one feels special. It's like I'm being sucked in when I look at it. What is this feeling?
Who's there?
Without warning, Karasuba shouts in the direction of the entrance. Who was that? I didn't recognize that voice. For a few moments, the room is silent. As I cautiously survey the situation, a girl comes into view from behind the door.
I'm sorry if I surprised you. I wanted you to listen to what I have to say.
A girl? She looks like she's about 10 years old. And she's wearing a rabbit mask. Maybe she knows the person in the fox mask? She moves towards us, seeming to shrink with each tremulous step.
That thing. It's the cap of the kaleidoscope you're looking for. If you combine it with the tube, the kaleidoscope vessel will be complete.
The kaleidoscope.
How is it that you know that?
The master of the manor commanded me to help the people who opened that box. I have been waiting here for your arrival.
Looking anxious, she clasps her hands together as she explains. The mask makes it impossible for me to see her facial expressions, but I can tell from the faltering way she talks that she isn't our enemy.
You mentioned a master. Is he the one who locked us up in here?
I'm sorry. I can't say.
Then who are you? It's a little rude of you to not introduce yourself, don't you think?
I'm not important enough for that.
Her faint voice gradually grows even softer as her small shoulders tremble. Stop, Karasuba. Don't scare her like that.
Aw, come on.
Hey. Since you can't say your real name, what should we call you? How about Usagi? That means rabbit.
Oh, sure. That's fine. Please call me Usagi.
Okay then, Usagi. Can you tell us what you know about the Master and the Kaleidoscope?
I'll tell you what I can, but I'll get yelled at if I say too much.
After prefacing with that statement, Usagi continues her explanation. Okay, we can skip through the Kaleidoscope stuff. And the monsters and all that stuff. We've been through that before. Alright, it's raining. So collect the shard, she bows, and she's gone. Alright. She's gone. Like a rabbit. Alright. Well, time to go, I guess. Okay, and I think this is when they get their memories back, and Karasuba has an interesting reaction here, but I can't remember where it is. Okay, so now we got the memory. Alright, it should be somewhere around here. Hold on. So they're all kind of reminiscing, but this, yes. At that moment, I also noticed that the loudest among us is uncharacteristically silent. Is something wrong, Karasuba?
No.
Huh? At the sound of my voice, he turns to face me. His eyes have an unusually serious look in them, one that makes my heart lurch when I notice it.
Oh, my bad. I was in my head for a second there. Wasn't listening.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
What's the deal again? Monster hunting time? We've really got to do something about them.
Yeah. That look in his eyes. Was I mistaken? Yeah, I wonder what memory he got exactly. Alright, well, let's keep fast forwarding, I guess. Have our hot chocolate and things, get it thrown in our face, the huge. What was that memory? Okay, chapter 2. I want to just check the short episode thing real quick. Okay, this is all the dailies. This we're gonna have to do. That's part way through chapter 2, so I guess at chapter 3 we'll do our very first short episode with Karasuba. Alright, so let's go through this now. Skipping. Okay, he helps us summon our gun. And then we should be going exploring. So, let's pick our poison. Let's see. If I'm going with someone, I'd rather it be Karasuba. So we haven't done this since the very beginning of the game. And it was an interesting interaction, if I remember correctly. Having someone cheerful around would help keep my spirits up.
What's this? You want to be with me, Beniuri? You're more than welcome, of course.
What? I didn't say anything yet.
Your heart's voice called out to me. Let's ditch these other nasty dudes and be on our way.
Well, I guess I was going to ask him anyway. Okay then. Let's go get those shards, Karasuba.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna leave you behind if things get dicey, though. Sound good?
What?
Haha. Just a little crass humor.
Ha 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 ha. Karasuba giggles as he bounds towards the exit. This is starting to seem like a bad call. Only starting, eh? Still slightly worried, I follow him out the door. It'll be fine. For now. One step out of the hideout is one step into a den of monsters. We don't know where they might be lurking, or when they might attack us. Still, Karasuba doesn't seem to be the least bit concerned.
So, get this. I went over to Hokage's room with a pack of cards the other day. He made this real grisly face and kicked me out. Guy could be a little nicer, don't you think?
I'm sure he was just grumpy because you woke him up. As we walk, Karasuba talks to me about this and that, as always. My feet are practically frozen in fear of whatever unknown dangers await us, so I'm grateful to be able to just take things at his pace.
But hey, I'm glad you can get that gun to appear now. You were really having trouble with it before.
Yeah, it was pretty rough at first, but I managed to get the hang of it.
Did somebody teach you how?
Huh? How'd you guess?
The way you aim the gun is similar to one of our pals. Or maybe I'm just imagining things.
Well... He stops walking and looks into my face. I didn't really have any particular reason to hide the truth, but Yamato's reaction did worry me a little.
Beniuri?
But it's not really something worth keeping a secret, is it? Plus, telling him might make us closer. Actually, Yamato helped me out. I was practicing late at night and he woke up and saw me.
What? Really? That guy helped you? Mr. Dark and Broody himself?
Yeah, I know, it's surprising, huh? But he was patient and walked me through the entire thing. Huh? He looks kind of displeased about something.
I don't like that guy.
You don't? How come?
No reason in particular. Just a gut feeling. Or like, I can feel it at a cellular level. Just makes me not want to deal with the guy.
That'll be your jealousy coming into play from earlier. I do see them fighting a lot. Yamato might look kind of scary, but he's a good person.
A good person, huh? Got some proof of that.
Huh? Proof?
Yeah, as in, what makes you think he's a good guy? Aside from him helping you practice.
Well, I didn't expect him to ask something like that, so I'm at a loss. Proof? I never even considered that. I unconditionally believe everybody here is my ally and a good person. I guess it's my intuition? You know, like how scary-looking people can actually be pretty nice? That sort of thing.
Meaning you've got a whole lot of nothing. So on the flip side, does that mean nice people are actually evil?
No, that's not what...
Kageha looks nice, right? So by your logic, he's evil, right?
That's not what I said!
Nobody can tell if other people are good or bad. Sound about right?
Ugh. Frustrated at losing the argument, I bite my lip. When he notices, Karasuba's usual smirk spreads into a full-on smile.
Sorry, my bad. You were just being so pure-hearted and cute that I couldn't help being a little mean. You're a nice girl, innocent enough to believe in the fantasy of good people. But let me tell you something. You won't survive like that.
Huh? Suddenly, his easy smile turns to ice. The sudden shift sends a shiver creeping up my spine. Survive? The way he phrased that makes me think he's saying there's something in the manor besides those monsters that's out to get us. Blank-faced with astonishment, I see his face curve back up into a slight smile.
Come on, I'm messing with you!
No, you're testing to see, like, who knows stuff. That's what you're doing. Messing with me?
I don't know. When I see you, I just get this wild urge to razz you.
He turns and starts to walk ahead. His jaunty steps echo around the hallway. This pose from him, though, still looks so derpy. I guess the expression on his face more than anything.
How about we head up to floor 2 for a bit? I'm getting bored down here.
Sure. I guess so. Maybe we'll find something new.
It's decided then! Second floor, ho!
As I stare at him walking ahead of me with his light, confident steps, I can't get what he said out of my head. What the heck was that supposed to mean? Yes.
What in the name of horribly bad taste are these?
As we take our first steps onto the second floor, Karasuba looks down the hall and shouts. Karasuba, what are you... What in the world? I let out an involuntary gasp as my eyes pass over the hallway wall. As far as I can see are masks, masks, masks. Inlaid with gold and silver and bedecked with all manner of precious stones, they go beyond the realm of decoration and straight into ominous territory.
Gah. Maybe it's the landlord's collection or something? They just keep going and going all the way down the hall.
Yeah. There's so many of them. I wonder how many years it would take to collect all of these. Trying to protect myself from the seemingly infinite gazes twisting around me, I narrow my shoulders and gently stroke them as we proceed down the hall. After walking for a little while, I hear a faint cry from somewhere in the distance. Oh, that sounded like a little girl! My eyes dart back and forth, trying to find the source of the sound. I spot a little girl crying behind a nearby pillar, her shoulders hunched. It's not Usagi, is it? What's the matter with her? I take a step towards the girl, but my hand is grabbed from behind.
Don't. You shouldn't be careless.
But...
Got any proof that this isn't an evil person? I don't think you do.
I face forward once again. The girl has curled her body up into a ball as she continues to cry. The sight of her calls to mind memories of my sister when she was younger. She's a crying child. I can't believe there's anything sinister going on here. I'll try not to get too close.
Benny Yuri, you idiot!
I run over to the girl and crouch down so we can see each other eye to eye. Hey, is something wrong? Why are you crying? Who are you? When she looks up, I see that she has a cat mask stuck to her face. I give an involuntary twitch, but am quickly relieved at the sound of her voice, innocent and without a trace of hostility. I'm Benny Yuri. I came to this manor some time ago. Who are you? I'm... The girl opens her mouth to speak and bursts out sobbing as though she has remembered something. I was in the hospital. I was really sick, and I had to have a big surgery. Yes? They all said I was a good girl, so God would help me, but... There, calm down. They're liars! Everyone is a liar! Liars! 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 Ah!
Benny Yuri!
With an ear-splitting shriek, the girl's limbs are suddenly tinged with a dusky black color. Perhaps drawn to this, a kaleidoscope of black butterflies bursts forth and covers the girl's body, transforming her into a large, shadowy creature. We have to help her!
It's too late! She's a monster now!
But... Light radiates from Karasuba's hand as he summons his gun and turns to face what was once the little girl.
Come on, Benny Yuri!
Alright, here we go. That pose, though. Alright. Last time I fought with you, Karasuba, I was but a wee bairn, and I sucked badly. So I can only improve from here, right? Right. At least you're smiling so far, so I'll take that as encouragement. Okay, just keep on locking on, especially onto the kaleidoscopy ones. Okay, I've got some time for this one. I want to make sure I get those pink ones. That. Okay, got another lull for a bit. Okay. Ugh. Losing my mouse. It's falling off my desk. Hang in there, mouse. Just a little bit longer. Okay, didn't lose the smile. What do you think? You look pretty happy. Yay! An S! I'll take it. Alright. Cool beans. Oof.
Didn't I tell you you wouldn't survive like that?
What? Fatigued and downhearted, I fall to my knees. Karasuba runs over to me.
When you trust people that easily, you end up getting yourself in danger. Hopefully now you've learned your lesson. Hey, a shard.
Karasuba picks up the shard of glass lying where the monster once was and plays around with it, tossing it up and down. How can you smile at a time like this? That girl turned into a monster and we shot her dead. Don't you feel anything at all? He snatches the shard out of the air and lets out a small groan.
Benny Yuri, you're hurt right now because they put one over on you with that crying little girl shtick. I suspected she was a monster right from the get-go, so no, I'm not upset in the slightest. You trusted others and got hurt. I doubted them and I'm just fine. So, which one of us is the smarter?
He opens my palm and sets the shard on it, then gives me a bright smile. It's true. I wasn't thinking. It definitely wasn't a smart move. But the world isn't just full of people you can't trust. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I don't think that girl had any intention of attacking us at first.
And the results speak for themselves. Fact is, she attacked us.
Why would he say something like that? It's like he's trying to convince himself. So you just don't trust anybody, then?
Nope.
Not even us? Not even me?
No. Sorry?
Meaning, you'll never get hurt, sure, but with nobody you can trust, it must be lonely. An awkward silence settles between us. And as we stand there, the rain begins to fall and I can feel a chill in the air.
We got what we wanted. Let's head back.
Yeah. Right. I clutch the shard tightly in my hand as we return to the hideout.